The Supreme Court has just handed down an historic ruling concerning Colorado's attempt to bar Donald Trump from the presidential ballot in that state. The decision coming just one day before Super Tuesday, when voters head to the polls in 15 states, of course, including Colorado. Just moments ago, in the case of Trump versus Anderson, the justice's ruling in Donald Trump's favor, saying Colorado has no right to keep his name off the ballot this November. The state had argued he should be disqualified under the 14th Amendment's insurrection ban because of his actions leading up to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. But the Supreme Court just moments ago saying Donald Trump will remain on the ballot. Let's go to Terry Moran live at the Supreme Court. Terry, what have you been able to read so far?
Well, David, a rare moment of unanimity on a usually divided court. All 9 justices of the Supreme Court agree that states cannot kick candidates off the ballot under the 14th Amendment, that clause which you mentioned, which passed after the Civil War, held that people who had sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution and then engaged in insurrection are banned from holding federal office further. And what the Supreme Court said is that states can't enforce that it requires Congress to pass a law to outline how that clause should be enforced, concluding very simply that responsibility for enforcing that part of the Constitution rests with Congress and not with the states. The Supreme Court expressing real concern that states could go different ways. Some states would perhaps ban one candidate, some states perhaps ban another candidate. Other states keep them both on the ballot, and they express concern about the disruption that would work. They also said that the text of that constitutional article is clear and that it requires Congress to pass, quote, appropriate legislation in order to explain, outline the enforcement procedure for someone who had done, as people have alleged, sworn an oath to the Constitution, then engaged in insurrection and run for office again. Nothing will happen. Trump will stay on the ballot in all 50 states.
And we should point out, Terry, that he is on the ballot. His name is printed for Super Tuesday tomorrow in Colorado, so voting will continue as planned.
That's right, because the Colorado Supreme Court, which originally held the opposite, that under the Constitution, Donald Trump would be banned from running for office, from appearing on the Colorado ballot, they said the Secretary of State should go ahead and prepare for both possibilities, pending Supreme Court opinion. And here we are the day before the Colorado primary. Supreme Court once again speaking with a unanimous voice here. Can't express how rare that is in a contested case. All the liberals joining with the conservatives in holding that Congress has the authority to keep people off the ballot under the 14th Amendment, not the states one by